Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you isn't a motivational story. It's a transformation manual, hidden inside the life of one man who learned to bend his own mind. He wasn't born a genius, he built one. While everyone else was chasing shortcuts, he was creating systems inside his head. He trained his mind to absorb, not memorize, to connect, not cram, to visualize, not repeat. Every night, when the world slept, he would close his eyes and see blueprints, spinning machines, electric fields, patterns of light that existed only in his mind. That's how Nikola Tesla learned faster than anyone around him, and that's how you can too. But first, you must destroy your old way of learning, the one where you read a page, forget it, and scroll again. Because your mind was never built to remember through repetition, it was built to remember through emotion, vision, and obsession. Tesla didn't take notes, he saw ideas. He didn't study from books, he studied from silence. He didn't beg his brain to remember, he commanded it. And right now, as you listen, your brain is doing something powerful. It's mapping this story into memory, because the more vividly you imagine, the deeper your brain believes. Now imagine this. Every idea you study today, replaying in your mind like a movie. Every word you read, forming patterns you can recall instantly. Every topic you learn, stored permanently, like electricity waiting to be unleashed. That's not fantasy, that's neuroplasticity, the same power Tesla unknowingly mastered. So from this moment, train your brain like an inventor. Don't just learn, recreate what you learn in your mind. See it, feel it, live it. Because memory isn't about reading, it's about becoming. And once you understand that, you'll stop trying to learn faster and start learning forever. When Nikola Tesla studied, he didn't collect information. He absorbed it. He didn't look at knowledge, he entered it. That's the first difference between the average learner and a genius. Geniuses don't memorize, they merge. Let me explain. When Tesla read about electricity, he didn't just read lines of text. He closed his eyes and inside his imagination, he saw lightning twisting in slow motion, wires vibrating, sparks dancing through air. He didn't study theory, he saw reality. And because his mind turned every concept into a visual, his memory became a movie. That's step one, visual encoding. Stop reading words, start seeing them. Your brain's memory system is made of images, emotions, and energy, not letters. When you study something, don't just say it in your head, build it in your imagination. Turn every line into a scene, every definition into a shape, every formula into motion. Now step two, emotional triggering. Tesla didn't learn for marks or for approval. He was obsessed. He had emotional electricity behind every idea. That emotion, the deep curiosity, the "I must know this or I'll go crazy" energy, told his brain, this matters, store it forever. Because emotion is the lock and key of memory. You remember pain, joy, and fear easily, because emotion glues information in your brain. So if you study without emotion, your brain throws it away. But if you feel wonder, curiosity, or purpose, it locks in permanently. So next time you study, feel the subject. Don't just touch it, fall into it. Step three, mental simulation. Tesla never built machines immediately. He ran experiments in his mind. He would imagine turning on a motor, adjusting it, and even seeing where it failed, all inside his brain. And when he finally built it in real life, it worked exactly as he imagined. That's not magic, that's active learning. He was doing the work mentally, not watching it passively. That's what your brain needs. So when you study biology, don't just read it, teach it to yourself. When you learn history, replay it like a movie. When you read physics, imagine it happening around you. Make the knowledge move, because movement is memory. Now here's the final step, isolation. Tesla was alone most of the time. No distractions, no noise. And that silence gave his brain depth. He wasn't overstimulated, he was focused. And when your brain is calm, it learns 10 times faster. Every notification, every scroll, every distraction, it trains your brain to forget. But silence, it rewires your brain to connect, to think deeply, to recall faster, to create. You don't need to be Tesla. You just need to learn like him. Visualize every lesson, feel every idea, simulate what you learn, and protect your silence. Do this for 7 days straight, and your brain will begin to shift. You'll start to remember without trying. You'll start to connect ideas you didn't know were related. You'll start to see knowledge instead of reading it. That's the beginning of genius. That's the point where learning stops being a struggle and becomes an instinct. Now pause and ask yourself, how much of your mind have you really used? You weren't born to memorize and forget. You were born to create, to connect, to see beyond the obvious. But somewhere along the way, the system taught you to study like a robot, and you forgot what it feels like to learn like a genius. Tesla never waited for someone to teach him. He became his own teacher. He turned solitude into a laboratory. He turned curiosity into fuel, and he turned imagination into memory. So if you're still scrolling, still searching for motivation, stop. Because the truth is, your brain isn't lazy, it's untuned. It's waiting for you to command it again. Tonight, when you open your book, don't study like a student. Study like a creator. Close your eyes, visualize, feel the energy behind every line. Let your thoughts move, let them build. Because once your mind learns to see knowledge instead of read it, you'll never forget again. Now I want you to comment below. Say I'm reprogramming my mind. Because the moment you write it, your brain marks it as real. This is how self-taught geniuses are born. Not through luck, but through repetition of vision, through emotion, through silence, through the relentless belief that I can learn anything if I learn like Tesla.